Hello, finally, after a 20-minute struggle, I'm live. As you can see, I'm not at Starbucks. I'm at Blue Tokai, which is not my ideal place to be at. But Starbucks opens at 8, and today my AC wasn't working. I had to step out, and there was no other option to go to uh, Blue Tokai. I actually called Third Wave and asked them if they open. Apparently, on the internet, they say they open 24/7, but they weren't open. Then there's a place called AB Coffee, which is across the road. It's apparently open at 6, but that was not open either. So लोग बोलते हैं कि दुकानें खुलती हैं, but खुलती नहीं है. I think इंडिया में वो चैलेंज है कि टाइम थोड़ा फ्लेक्सिबल है, 7, 5, 7:30, 8 हो सकता है. And that's one thing that I actually I'm not a big fan of. As in, if you commit something, you better do it. And I'm not even asking for the quality. I'm okay if the cafe says they open at 7 and at 7 there's somebody cleaning. I understand that would happen. But what you've communicated, at least uska basic to kar lo. And the basic could be simply ensuring that your cafe is open and what you promise is there. So that's been my biggest thing from this Pune trip also. I mean, the hotel that I stayed at, the cab that I took, all those things had promised a lot of things, but they didn't do anything to sort of fulfill even the bare minimum and bare basic of that. So that's, I think, is a India challenge. I do not know how to solve for it because I'm also that Indian. Maybe in things that I do, I bring in a better thing and then probably lead by example. I was talking to Chandni the other day and I was telling her that, if you want to build a life wherein we actually get to make money, we need to do two things. A, we need to be the hardest working people in the team, if not everywhere else, because हमारी टीम हमें देख के इंस्पायर होने वाली है. Because अगर हम हार्ड वर्क नहीं कर रहे तो बाकी लोग कैसे करेंगे? And second, we need to be the people who 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 are disciplined, because that discipline is what we give us the freedom. In fact, there's a quote that I read from somebody who said, "Navadit hoga." I'm sure that quote said that the best way you could get free is through the best way to to be free is because if you're in the clutches of the discipline, you are calendarized. If you live a calendarized life, you are probably free. And I think I completely agree with that. People who are a lot more, who do a lot and who are able to achieve more and do more are because they're very disciplined about that. So, for example, if they have a certain time blocked for a certain amount of work, they will ensure that the work happens irrespective of where they are and what they're doing. So that is the discipline that they show to work, show at work, and showing things they do. If you are an athlete who's supposed to be fit, the fact that you are disciplined about your health and fitness and food makes you a world class athlete. The fact that you are a great actor makes you a great actor because you're disciplined about the acting skills and being out there. The fact that you are the fact that you are let's say the fact that you are a great entrepreneur or businessman is because you're working hard for it and you're ensuring that each thing that you do is of a certain quality. So discipline is what will set you apart. Hard work is what will set you apart, especially for people like me who are not inherently brilliant in terms of what we do. So like I'm not a brilliant guy. I'm a very very average guy. I just work hard. Reminds me of Radhika from Edelweiss or whatever, Radhika Gupta. She says we are a small company compared to other people, but the only thing that will set us apart is that we will be a lot more hardworking. हम चप्पल ज़्यादा घिसेंगे. This concept of chappal घिसना is a brilliant concept, and I think more people should actually embrace that. And you can choose a life, right? Like somebody asked me on Twitter that is it okay to be average? Absolutely okay to be average. Nobody's going to ask you that. But if you're an average, accept that you're an average, and you will get average outcomes. And that means that you will do average things and you will do average life, and you will have average outcomes. And there's nothing wrong with it, right? I mean, tons of people around me, they have accepted the fact that they're average, and which is okay. I have accepted the fact that I'm average. मतलब मुझे देख लो यार, I'm 43 and the age to I probably peaked at 25, and from 25 years on, I've not done anything large to be able to justify where I am. So the fact is that you are okay to be average, but in my case, I'm not accepting that I'm an average, and that's why I work hard. That's why I am always on the grind. That's why I'm always talking to new people. I'm always figuring out what else to do. So, आपके case में आपका averageness is something that you need to accept and then not work from there on. But if you think that you want to do more. If you're not exceptional, you will have to work hard, you will have to slog it out, you'll have to be disciplined. And that is something that I have been trying to do for a long, long time. I haven't had outlandish results, but I have been able to build a life wherein I'm fairly okay in terms of free, in terms of my time. I may not have a lot of money, but I have absolute control over the way I spend my time. One option is that I can uh, I can take up a job which gives me a lot of money, but will that allow me to be free and allow me to say whatever I want to say on the internet without any repercussions? I don't know the answer, but it's something that is worth exploring for sure. So that's my thought. I think that's a video for the day. थोड़ा vibe नहीं आ रहा बोलने का आज. I do not know why. Maybe I'm missing my Starbucks luxury comforts. Um, तो क्या? I'm missing my Starbucks and I'm missing my environment. That's the uncomfortable thing. Let's see if I can stick here today and do my work. If I can, then probably I'll start going to different cafes to build that lux surface area thing that I spoke about a few videos ago. Only thing here is that the internet and charging points are a challenge. Let's see how the day goes. Today I have a lot of calls planned till about 10:30. So if my internet and my charging lasts for that window, I think I'll probably use more cafes to work. I think this is it. Thank you so much for tuning in. Okay, bye.